Hello, it's David and
I'm Kelly.
Simmonds, founders, or I guess co-founders of Secur. So how long has it been?
It's been nine years.
Yeah. So it's been a journey. There's been ups, there's downs, it's been interesting to say the least. You can imagine something that takes 9 years to develop either the product or the concept or the business plan or whatever. That's a long time. And it's not because we were taking our time, we wanted to make it right and do it the right way. I think we had a vision early on, and still do to this day. So we had this product and it was working, and I was trying to figure out what to do with it. The biggest thing and the kind of the genesis, the impetus, if you will, that got me really, really excited was probably 2 years into the process. So Kelly, extremely fit, athletic, healthy, the healthiest person I know. You broke your hand and foot like 6 weeks apart.
Yes.
So we go to the doctor and they do blood work for some reason. I don't remember why. And they came back and the doctor said that she had osteopenia. Is that right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Precursor to osteoporosis. And I looked at the doctor. I was like, she's the healthiest person I know. People get, cancer and leukemia at age 7, and, there's no rhyme or reason to it. So anything can happen, but it did make sense. And so he said, well, look at her lab results. Her kidney levels are really, really high. And so what's happening is, in order for her kidneys to work, they steal calcium and magnesium from her bones, but it leaves her bones brittle when it does that. And I looked at him, I said, well, she was born with one kidney, but you didn't know until when?
I was a child when I found out, but my kidney levels had always been high.
And we've been aware of that, so it wasn't a surprise, but they were higher. So again, this is 2 years or so into the process, and Kelly...
I decided just to change one thing and just commit to taking Secur daily. And
one thing you did say, though, is you said, I'll do it, I'll commit to doing it, but I'm not taking anything else, right?
Right.
I'm only going to take it. I was like, that's perfect. That's the perfect, kind of litmus test.
Because David has believed in it from day one, and it's not that I hadn't, but I just hadn't really had any experience with it. And so...
And she's a really, really big skeptic.
Well, no. So I started taking it and then had my levels retested, and everything was back to normal. So to me, that was just a game changer, and it kind of blew my mind.
And what we found and what we say, people ask us, oh, this is good for your kidneys. And we always say, well, no. It was good for her kidney. But we always say, too, it's our bodies are like a chain, and we all have somewhere along our body a weak link. Whether it's, you get migraines, or for me it's allergies, or IBS or gout or whatever. And so we found we kept giving this to people over and over and over, mainly friends and family.
Friends and family. And his mother is a perfect example as well, that also when she gets off Secur, she's an avid piano player. She plays beautifully. When she's on it, she can play. If she gets off of it, her joints hurt so bad she cannot play the piano.
Mm-hmm. And she's been playing in church now since she was 11. She's 76, 70.
So everybody's stories is what just blew us away over and over. Yeah, it was story after story after story. And then we actually bought a health food store. Yep. Actually 3 of them. And we're like, we had never really, just besides giving it to friends and family, that was it. We're like, this is a perfect platform. Let's put this on our shelves. So we did, and it became our #1 seller. But our employees, we had to educate them on what it actually does. And once they started telling people about it, it's not that they bought it once and never came back. They kept coming back every month for more because they saw the results.
And what was cool is that kind of, the stories were exponential at that point. Because, it's this person had this thing that they were struggling with, and we had never, and what we would tell people, they would say, can I take it for this? And we would say, you can. It's not going to hurt you, but we don't know.
You can try it.
Yeah, and then I've always said, 95% of the time, somebody they'll come back and be like, oh my gosh, yes, that helped. And we're like, oh, that's awesome. Now we can talk about that.
Right.
It's one of those. And then with the gel has been really amazing because you can see it. If there's something internal, even if you're doing fish oil or vitamin D or whatever, you're not going to necessarily feel it. You will with with Secur and H1O, but it's more just kind of internal, and it's a little bit over time. But the gel, you see, there's more of kind of that visceral feeling and effect to it.
It's like my go-to. If my kid has a burn, immediately I reach for the Secur and put it on there. Or mosquito bites.
Then it became with all these companies. Once we had the stores, we had it and it was doing well. All these companies came and wanted to put it on their shelves, and so we were kind of at this crossroads where do we do that, and do we buy shelf space and spend a lot of money to market it, but then we have to hope that somebody understands what it is, or do we hope that the guy working at one of the stores can educate the customer as to the efficacy of it? And we'd always talked about kind of doing like the direct sales method. We had bad experiences with it in the past, and a lot of the reason why is every time we would be a part of a direct sales company, it was a product that you could get at a store. It was just that it was their variation of it or version of it, or you could buy it on Amazon. But it was you've heard of all of them. It's not that they were bad. It was just we never found something unique, and we realized like this is truly unique.
And to get it out to the masses
Yeah.
of people, you have to talk about it. You have to share your experiences and what it's all about. So that's when we really made the decision to do the direct
And
selling
like I
method.
said earlier, Kelly being, especially on this, a skeptic early on because it was so unique. It was like, really? And then it was like testimonial after testimonial after testimonial. And then she would start to talk to people about it and kind of get excited about it. And then somebody would try it and come back to her and be like, oh my gosh, you can't believe what happened after a week. And then it was just, so you were getting even more and more encouraged. And then so she was talking to more and more people. It's like, okay.
All my mom friends wanted it for sure.
You know what? If we can do or create a platform, if you will, that allows people to make money while they're doing it, but not have like a big commitment to join. That's what we always hated.
Right.
A big commitment to join, and just the pressure and all that stuff. So we want to make it easy. It's kind of the whole KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid, and let's make it easy where people can be successful too. But if nothing else, we just want people on it. Whether you want to join the Secur team or not, we hope you do. We would love for as many people to join and let's see what we can do as a community. But if not, we firmly believe, and we have just so much history with all this.
We're excited for the future. I think
very.
it's going to be incredible. We just want to get it out to as many people as we can.